All right, so let's start the nose Dalian practice. So let's rub our hands together. Bring this down a bit. Get them nice and warm. And we're going to use the base of our thumb, and we're going to rub up and down the nose. Just get it up nice and warm. Just keep rubbing until that your nose is nice and warm. Just keep rubbing. Sheila, it's probably easier to do without your glasses on. Okay, everybody's hands warm? Okay, so you're going to take your first finger and put the second finger over it. So it just gives you a little more pressure on both. And we're going to start with what's called the welcome fragrance, which is right about here. And what you're going to do is you're going to press and rub for about 9 seconds. And then we come up to about here, and you'll feel that point. And again, press and rub there for about 9 seconds. Good. Come back down to the lower welcome fragrance. We do both of these 3 times, for 9 seconds each time. And now the upper. Last time, go back to the lower. And then the upper. Good. And then let's go to the yin tang point, which is the point between your eyebrows, also known as the third eye. And just, you can use 2 fingers, push in and kind of just go like that, or you can even just kind of go with like that. I personally prefer it this way. And we're just going to rub in there for about 9 seconds. Then again, using the base of your thumb, starting at the middle of your eyebrow, push in and pull out all the way almost to the temples. Use a little bit of force and do that 9 times. Good. Take your thumb and first finger, grab the septum, gently pull down as you inhale through the nose, and then relax and exhale through the nose. And do that 9 times. And let go and just relax for a second. Then we're going to massage large intestine 4 or hegu. So that's, if you remember, we follow the bone of the first finger into the pad here, and we wrap our fingers around the hand, use the thumb, press into the pad, but up against the bone, and just slide it along till you find that point that it's like, well, there it is, you'll know. And just kind of give that a nice rub. Actually, I'm sorry, press in there and hold for 9 seconds. Now rub for 9 seconds. Now press again for 9 seconds. We do it 3 times. Now rub for 9 seconds. Once the last time, press for 9 seconds. And rub for 9 seconds. And not to be forgotten, we now have to do the opposite hand. So again, wrap your hand around, put the thumb into the webbing, following the bone, come up into the webbing till you find that point, press and hold for 9 seconds. And rub for 9 seconds. Press for 9 seconds. Rub for 9 seconds. Again, press for 9 seconds. And rub for 9 seconds. And then just shake out your hands. Take a nice deep breath in and out through the nose. And hopefully you find that your breathing passages are nice and clear. All right, let's do some QiGong. So let's go into our Wuji stance. Feet about shoulder width apart. Standing flat on our feet. Knees slightly bent. Hips forward just a little bit, giving you a nice flat back. Let your shoulders drop down and be relaxed. Arms slightly in front of you. Nice straight posture. Feel like the top of the head is being lifted upward, elongating the spine. Tuck the chin in just a little bit. Breathe in and out through the nose. Nice deep abdominal breathing. So as you breathe in, have the breath come all the way down and let the abdomen act like a bellows as it goes out. And then as you have a pause, and then as you exhale, the abdomen compresses back towards the spine, pushing the breath all the way up and out. Again, a pause, and a nice deep breath all the way down as the abdomen expands. And just let your body relax. Feel the energy just settling in. Feel your feet settling into the ground. Feel the energy flowing out of the bottom of your feet, sending your roots deep into the earth. Feel the earth rising up to meet you. Just focus on the breath coming in and out through the nose. Allow those pauses between. So we're going to try and activate energy today. So what I'd like you to do when you're thinking about it, if you don't do it, that's fine. Is just try to remember to put the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth, very gently, just behind the teeth. It's almost very natural just to leave it there. That establishes the connection between the two meridians that come up the body. You have one that comes up the back and one that comes up the front. In English, we call it the conception vessel and the governing vessel. In Chinese, it's called the Ren and the Du. And they meet right about at that point. So by putting your tongue there, you help establish that connection. And just take a moment more to just breathe and relax. Feel the energy flowing through your body. Good. Take your hands and just kind of curl them so that your fingernails touch and even your thumbnails touch. And just rub them all together. Kind of make a noise like a washboard. We're activating all of the meridians that run up and down the arm. Good. Karate chop the air. So your hands go directly forward. They're not going to the side or this way. They go, flopping around. You're karate chopping straight forward, really, really vigorously. Get up some really good speed. Feel your fingers getting really heavy. Good. Slow it down. Intertwine the fingers. Keep the forearms pretty close together and just turn figure eights with the wrists. So the arms move very, very little. And reverse. Good. Go ahead and tap the wrists. Outside of the wrist is tapping the inside of the other wrist. Opening up the wrist gates. Switch. Go ahead and put your hand over either elbow, doesn't matter, and just turn circles all the way around. And now the other elbow. Good. As long as we're here, let's just put our thumb, you got the crease here and the bone here, halfway in between. Just put your thumb there and just kind of turn little circles for a moment. This large intestine 11, also known as the antibiotic point. So we're just going to give our immune system a little boost. And the opposite elbow. Good. Take your hand up onto the chest, up onto the shoulder, doesn't matter which one, into the groove here. So you've got a muscle right here that I can squeeze. I'm taking my fingertips and putting it right in the groove behind that muscle. And then I'm taking my opposite arm, pushing down on the elbow, making those fingers go deeper into that groove. And you can even kind of move the fingers a little bit side to side. Let them get settled in there. Opening up the shoulder well. And let's switch. So find the groove, get the fingers tips into it, then pull down the elbow and just move the fingers around a little bit in there, opening that shoulder well up. Good. Let's do some nice big shoulder rolls. Bring your shoulders up to your ears, and forward and around. And reverse. Good. Go back to Wuji stance. Feet firmly on the floor. Bend at the knees. First very lightly and become more vigorous. The rest of the body just relaxes and starts to shake. So first the arms shake, then the wrists shake, the head bobs around. Get everything to shake. We're working loose all of the blockages, the stagnation that we have throughout the body, helping the energy move through the body, through the meridians. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth on this one. When I add a little extra, you can use the heart sound as you breathe out, which is ha. So we breathe in. Now visualize gold light coming from above, going through the top of your head, the Bai Hui point, entering into the skull. And as you shake, you're acting like a pile driver, working that golden light down through the head, the neck, the shoulders, the arms, the torso, the hips, the legs, and out the bottom of the feet deep into the ground. And do that again. Gold light, clearing out any darkness, filling your body, that warm, loving light, allowing the energy to move through and beyond your body. Good. Slow it down. Bring your hands in front of you, in front of your abdomen, your lower dantian. Palms facing each other. Hands and fingers relaxed. As you breathe in, let them expand out about 3 inches. As you breathe out, bring them back to that starting point. The fingertips, the hands should never touch. Nice and slowly, with the breath. And see if you can start to feel some resistance. As you pull out, it's like pulling taffy. As you push in, it's like pushing against an inflated balloon. You may start to feel tingling in your fingertips. You may feel a change in temperature between your hands. It may get colder, may get warmer. Next breath in. See if you can get that ball to expand outward. So it becomes a bigger ball, more like a beach ball size. Now we're dealing with something much bigger. Good. And come back to just holding the ball. We're going to turn it on its side and bring it over to the left shoulder. Come back to the center. Bring it over to the right shoulder. Maintain contact with that ball the entire time. One more time. Good. And we're going to do this time, whichever shoulder you're heading towards, bring it up and slightly behind you, looking at the ball. Then bring it back to the abdomen. Then turn and look the opposite side. Hold on to that ball the entire time. It's called turning and looking at the moon. One more time each side. Good. Bring the ball up the center. Hold it above your head. Drop to your left and feel the ball go into your left hand. Feel the weight more in your left hand. Go back to center, feel it equally in both hands. And then drop to the right. Playing with the rainbow. One more time each side. Bring it back down to the middle. Bring it down so your head goes inside that ball. Your head pops out now as it falls. Your torso is inside that ball. Bring it down to the hips and then bring it forward. And just do that a couple of times. We breathe out as we bring that ball down the body, as our body moves through the ball. Feel that energy flowing down the body, the ball pushing it along. As you pull it out from your hips, the energy continues to move down your legs and out the bottom of your feet into the ground. One more time. Bring it back down to the front of the lower dantian. And just turn the ball side to side in front of you. Good. Now we're going to make it larger. So as we come up, we're going to make it really large, and then we're going to push it down into that opposite hand. Then we're going to roll the ball over, and as we do, we're going to make it larger. Push it down. This one has a strange name. It's called Eating the Moon Cream. Suggested you do this when you're outside gazing at a full moon. There's actually two parts to this. I'll do the second part in a second. So you should really feel that energy getting compressed into that hand. One more time. Now you can choose to do the second part or not, because to do the second part, you're going to have to let go of the ball, and then we're going to recapture the ball. So if you want to just hold on to that ball and just play with it, that's fine. The second part is you bring your hands up to your forehead. So you're using the yin tang point. You're using your upper dantian. You're forming a triangle with your first fingers and your thumbs. You're looking up and through that triangle and feeling the moon's energy come through that triangle into the yang tang point. And just breathe in and out through the nose and bathe in that energy. Good. Well, let's do something that was just very similar and build the ball back up. So if your left hand goes up, palm up, fingers facing toward the center line, right hand goes palm down, fingers towards the center line. Connect to heaven and earth. Rotate the arms around. With the top hand, your right hand, push the ball, the energy down into a tight little energy ball. Roll it over once. and then separate again, reconnect to heaven and earth, spiral around, push it down. One more time, turn the ball over once, connect, spiral around, push it into that small energy ball, rotate twice, once, twice, and now the opposite hand comes up, connecting to heaven and earth. Spiral the arms around, compress into a tight little chi ball, rotate it once, come back up, spiral around. Rotate once. Last time, connect to heaven and earth, spiral around, push it into a chi ball, and just hold that chi ball. Feel that chi ball. And we're going to keep coming back to the chi ball. So we're going to turn to your left, turn the foot out. Your left hand rises up, kind of turning the ball, bent elbow, while your right hand pushes through. Then come back, grab that chi ball, rotate the chi ball over, turn to the opposite side, and then the right hand comes up, left hand pushes out. It's called Fair Maiden Works the Shuttle. The shuttle being the part of the loom that sends the thread back and forth. Breathe out as you push, breathe in as you rotate. One more time, each side. Grab that chi ball again, bring it back to the center. Turn the left leg out. Push the ball, put your weight on the right leg. Push the ball down the body, down the leg as you shift your weight into the left leg, and then bring it up and around, and then bring your weight back. So we breathe in as we pull the ball down through the top of the head, down the torso, down the leg. We breathe out as we bring it up and around. Bringing in fresh energy, and then pushing energy down the body, out the feet to be recycled. Energy that we no longer need, that no longer serves us. And for those of you who have read the blog post, you'll recognize that the shifting of the weight, even though we're not even lifting our feet off the ground, this helps a lot with balance. One more time, we're going to come back to the center. So as you come up, come back to the center. Just take a couple of turns here, 3 times. And at the bottom of the third one, turn to the right, push down, and come up. Couple more. And then we're going to go back to the center. So as we push down, we turn back to the center. 3 turns here. Good. As long as we've got that energy ball in our hands, take that energy ball. Let's just take it, everybody do the same thing. We're just going to lift that energy ball up, put it right into the yin tang point, the point between your eyebrows. Feel that ball penetrate your skull. Feel that energy enter the skull and spread out, and then work down your body, spreading all the way down your legs and out the bottom of your feet. Bring your hands down, bring your feet almost together, bringing down the heavens. As the hands come up, as you're breathing in, feel the weight of the energy in your palms. As you breathe out, push that energy down through the top of the head, down the body, deep into the ground. Twice more. Go ahead and finish with one hand over the other over the lower dantian. So your thumb is at your belly button, your hands either grabbing at the wrist or intertwining at the thumbs. That puts the palms about 2 inches below the belly button. Just breathe that energy in to your lower dantian, which is about 2 inches or so inside your body. Just feel that lower dantian getting warmer. You can picture white light coming out of the palms and that little pearl getting brighter. Just allow your body to rock and sway as that energy spirals down your legs and up your torso. And as it moves through your body, it dispels any darkness, any energetic stagnation or blockages. Dispels negative emotions and thoughts till every part of your body is aglow with this energy. And allow it to expand beyond your physical body, encasing you in a protective cocoon. And just allow yourself to float weightlessly inside this cocoon. And notice what it feels like to be safe, to be healthy, to be at peace. Take a deep breath in, gather those feelings together, and take them with you for the rest of the day. Thank you. Don't go anywhere. We're going to do a bit of a different practice. You're going to stay standing. I'm going to be seated just because it's a little easier for me. So the idea on this one is we're calling in the spirits from the 6 directions to see if they have any messages for us, to see if there's any guidance for us. As I said earlier, this is perhaps more of a shamanic practice, but QiGong comes from shamanism. So it's not unexpected. So the idea here is you're going to start with a circle. You can either imagine or you're going to be drawing a circle with a plus sign that touches the 4 parts of the circle. The plus is for the compass directions. Hopefully you know which direction is north, south, east, and west, and you would align that plus sign to it. As I said, you can actually put one on the ground, you can draw it or whatever, or you can simply just visualize it. That's all you need to do. When we look to the directions, just close your eyes and in your mind, find the horizon. And for now, just look for a dot on the horizon. And that dot is going to represent that spirit energy. You're going to be asking it to come to you. And eventually that energy may take a form. It may not be this time, but if you practice this on a regular basis, it may take other forms. Always interesting to do. And then the other thing keep in mind is we're going to be working with the 3 dantians. So go ahead and stand facing east. Picture that circle with the plus in front of you on the ground. When you're ready, step into the center of that circle, standing on the plus sign. Good. Now we're going to do heart to the sky. So we're going to bring our arms around. We're going to look up to the sky with our eyes closed, our arms open as a gesture of acceptance, and repeat after me. Spirit of the East, be here with me today. Guide me. You're going to be feeling that in your upper dantian. Teach me. Feel that in your middle dantian. Protect me. Feel that in your lower dantian. So I'll repeat that just to make it easier for the one time. Guide me. Teach me. Protect me. And repeat. Enter my life and enter my heart. Bring your hands into a prayer position and give thanks. Repeat after me. Spirit of the East, what message do you have for me today? Just close your eyes, visualize that little dot on the horizon, wait a moment, see if anything comes. It may not, that's fine. And then just bow and give thanks. Take a quarter turn to face the south. And repeat, go into the heart to the sky again. Close your eyes. Repeat after me. Spirit of the South, be here with me today. Guide me, teach me, protect me. Enter my life and enter my heart. Bring your hands into prayer position, give thanks. Repeat after me. Spirit of the South, what message do you have for me today? Just take a moment. And bow and give thanks. And take another quarter turn facing west. Heart to the sky. Repeat after me. Spirit of the West, be here with me today. Guide me, teach me, protect me. Fill my life and fill my heart. Go into the prayer position and give thanks. Repeat after me. Spirit of the West, what message do you have for me today? And just wait a moment. and bow and give thanks. Another quarter turn. We're now to the north. Heart to the sky. Repeat after me. Spirit of the North, be here with me today. Guide me, teach me, protect me. Fill my life and fill my heart. Go into the prayer position and give thanks. And repeat, Spirit of the North, what message do you have for me today? When you're ready, bow and give thanks. Another quarter turn back to the east, and we'll be staying in the east from now on. Heart to the sky. This time, look up to the ceiling, look up to the sky, and repeat, Spirit of the sky, be here with me today. Guide me, teach me, protect me. Fill my life and fill my heart. Go into the prayer position and give thanks. And repeat one more time, Spirit of the sky, what message do you have for me today? When you're ready, bow and give thanks. Now you can either bend over and actually touch the floor, or you can just stay in that position and feel your feet on the ground, have your palms facing the earth, in the earth position that we've done so many times. You're connecting to the earth. And repeat after me. Spirit of the earth, be here with me today. Guide me, teach me, protect me. Fill my life and fill my heart. Put your hands in the prayer position and give thanks. Continue with the contact to the earth and repeat after me. Spirit of the earth, thank you for everything that has been in my life that has brought me to this moment. Thank you for this moment, and thank you for all that is to come. If you're bent over, rise up. If you're already standing, everyone should just go ahead and put your hands over your lower dantian like we usually do in practice. Now close your eyes. Visualize the east and the west connecting at your lower dantian. Visualize the north and south connecting to your lower dantian. Visualize above and below, or the sky and the earth connecting to your lower dantian. Where those 6 sacred directions are crossing, we now have a 7th direction. That's your center. Take a moment and feel the center. Breathe into that center. Visualize the spirits of the east, the west, the north, the south, the sky, and the earth all congregated there. Take in that sphere around you and that feeling of your center, and allow it to become a real place for you. Breathe into that sacred space inside you, that center. Take a deep breath and say out loud, I claim the sacred space, my own center. And then say to yourself, or just think it, be here now. You take a moment and then step out with your center, step out of the circle into your day. You're welcome to unmute yourselves. I'd love to hear your response to that.
Wow. That was interesting. Powerful.
That was wonderful.
Oh, good.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
I'm
that felt
I'm
great.
sorry.
Yeah, what the